Hello, welcome to another Toonkind D&D 12 FPS. This time we've got a few more people than the standard two. My name's Briggs, and I'm with the crew of the Race to Atlantis Pirates crew. Uh, and I'll be playing Benmont today. And if y'all want to introduce your characters top to bottom, please.
I'm Ghostygoo, and I will be playing Mr. Mantis. He is punchy, probably doing origami right now.
Very nice.
Hi, I'm Babble. I play Gibbet or Gibbs. He's also punchy and he's very old and tired and probably taking a nap.
Valid.
And I'm Shadowrune. I'm playing as Danny. He's fairly new, and I think from the last time, if I recall, I think he's trying to, actually try to find a way out from where they are.
Also valid.
Oh, it's me.
Yes, it is.
Me. Um, hey, I am Teru, and I play Murmur, who is, as of right now, probably snacking on matches as usual.
Extra valid. Yeah, Benmont's currently just kind of wrapped up in his wings in the corner trying to take a nap. Well, currently where the pirates are, they're kind of stuck at the moment. This takes place at the end of their last session, as they managed to escape falling Jenga tower in a pit. Uh,
As you do.
yeah, as you do. Uh, kind of stuck behind or before a big stone door that, for the time being, they don't quite know how to open. So it's just kind of some downtime. I think this would probably count as a short rest in the longer run. But let's see what they all up to.
Well, I would say that Danny's probably still stubbornly going at the door for a little bit. Just got his knife in a crack, trying
Mm-hmm.
to pry it open.
Chink, chink.
Bless
Basically, that's all
him.
you can hear is just that chink.
Bless
and
him.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you hear almost got it, almost got it. Ah, I didn't get it.
Oh,
And then try it again. And at some point he'll give up and just kind of lean against the door, just like, okay, I'm taking a break.
I think Mr. Mantis is probably sitting on the ledge and he's like folding little origami stars and then just very carefully dropping them into the void.
yeah, they just disappear down below. At some point, Batman,
Ah,
I think, wakes up and then, like, just kind of crawls over to watch them fall with Mantis.
He's gonna do that too. He's just gonna come to the other side and just kind of watch it.
Yeah. Like, Batman's gonna be like, can you teach me how to make those?
oh yeah, it's pretty easy. You have to take a strip of paper and then you fold it like this and this and this and he does it all really fast and then he hands one to him.
Benmont's looking at it like, oh, that's really cool, but that was way too fast. Could you slow it down?
Oh sure, and he does it again but slower.
Okay.
It's is it still too fast for him to see what's happening?
It's it's
I'll roll like I'll roll. You know, this is a dice rolling game. So how about I do a little dicey roll? Skills. How about I don't know. Would this be investigation or perception? What do you guys think?
I
probably
think
fifth.
I think perception, because investigation typically implies you have to like do something with your hands too.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, a 13. He's kind of getting it. He takes like a strip of paper and he starts do like a little sleight of hand check. Um, it's like it's a square. It's a cube. He's made a cube. He's like, okay, nope, that's definitely not a star, but if I got a few more of these, we got a dice game going.
Yeah.
Mr. Mantis, this is just what Mr. Mantis does when he's bored. So he like reaches into his coat pocket and he pulls out a very long strip of paper and uses his claws to snip another bit off and hands it to Benmont.
Yeah, thanks. He's just going to continue to try to make like a star. But he'll. I mean, I don't know if he actually has any sort of writing implement on him. What do you got? He does not. So you can't actually like put the pips on the dice. Anybody got like a pen or a bit of charcoal?
Uh, Murmur will will go through his what's the word for it?
Hammer space?
Hammer space?
Hammer space, yeah. Let me just roll a thing. Let me just he brings out more matches.
Oh. Hey, if you light one of those and just let it go out, I can use the charcoal from that.
Oh, good idea.
It's great because Murmur, as you remember, took a whole box full.
Yeah.
So he just like pulls out from his pockets more and more, and until a good portion of the floor is just covered in matches.
Benmont takes one, just strikes it against the stone, lets it burn out, and then starts like drawing little pips, like a six-sided dice. Got one.
Is it alright?
Oh.
Is it alright if I have Gibbs roll to see if he remembers whether or not he has a thing?
Go for it. I guess history?
Okay. Where is that on your thing, you dipshit? There we go. I love using some. Never mind.
Oh, nope, he don't remember. That's a -1. A -1, folks.
I didn't think that was possible.
You've
Hey,
forgotten
yeah,
one thing.
It's
a
possible
crit
to get a
fail.
-3.
Oh,
I think.
No.
Oh,
I think
In which case, I've done
negative-
so with a character, but not in server yet.
Okay.
Oh,
What is
And
Gibbs
it's
thinking
amazing.
about? Like, what distracts Gibbs, do you think?
Well, you remember that one thing that we were talking about? The thing that he's most angry about?
Ah.
Probably that.
can I say that Danny also takes one of the matches? You know, he strikes it, lets it go out, and he's just like kind of drawing on the stone at
Okay.
this point. Kind of scribbling.
What's he drawing?
uh,
Like, Benmont's like looking over to try and see if he can figure out what he's drawing.
He's just like drawing like little dragon doodles,
Huh.
like really simplified ones.
Dragons.
Murmur, seeing everybody start to like draw and write, feels a little self-conscious, gets a match, strikes it, lets burn out, and starts trying to write words. They certainly look like they would be letters.
The good approximations of letters.
Yeah.
Please type like key smash what he's writing for us, if you would, please.
Okay. There you go.
Huh.
Hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. Benmont looks over. He's like, "What language is that?"
Common.
Okay.
seen a lot of common in my time. That I'm not sure that looks like common.
Are you sure? I think it looks like common.
Yeah,
I don't
insight.
know.
I
Do you...
I can only read a few words, but that doesn't look like common to me.
Yeah, that's definitely not common. Do you know how to write, Murmur?
Who's asking?
I am right here. I am right here.
Uh, cool.
That's not an answer.
Is it like Dragonic?
No, he
I
said.
don't know that language.
Are you
Well,
sick?
Danny does.
You need soup. Do I have
I-
soup? I don't know
I-
if I have soup.
I'm not sick. Trust me. If I was sick, I would know.
I'm.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
This is. We still have not answered the question.
Good.
Are,
What was the question?
does Murmur know how to
That's
write?
No, that wasn't the question.
That was the question.
No, it wasn't.
Murmur doesn't know how to write, folks.
All right. You don't have to call me out. And like
Oh.
Murmur is like putting his two like pointer fingers together, like pouting.
It's okay. I don't know how to count to. Gibbs pauses because he's still trying to figure out, like, wait, what's the number that he doesn't know how to count past?
Oh no, Gibbs. Gibbs. Benmont,
I don't know how to count.
Okay. Well, you know, it's okay. I didn't learn how to like count or like read or write until like after like I was like 5 years old.
I am much older than that.
I lost track of my age a long time ago.
Wait,
I
is your age just kind of officially old? Old man?
I don't know. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
People call me dad.
Okay, dad aged.
Yep.
And then your grandpa
That's me.
aged. And he kind of looks over at Danny, brother aged. Mantis, uncle aged?
He's an
Yes.
uncle.
Okay.
I am technically not supposed to be trusted with children after the last time.
Okay, bad uncle aged.
I immediately Murmur slides Danny like slightly more behind him. You know, just
There
in
was
case.
fire involved. Do not give a 2-year-old matches.
I
My
kick
urge
the match,
to smack.
I kick the match away from Danny, even if he wasn't like reaching for it at all.
Hey.
Mantis, you suddenly have a very slappable face.
To be fair, he was a very so he to be fair, he looked a lot older than I thought he did. He was.
That's not a good
Mantis, you
argument.
have a very slappable face.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm making this worse for myself. If you were there, I need to not be in charge of children.
wait,
I'm
how
sorry.
how does a 2-year-old look older?
He had a beard.
Oh,
he
it
was
is a
standing. He was
What?
standing on his friend's shoulders, and they were wearing a trench coat.
He had
Oh.
a real beard.
How did you
Wait.
fall for that?
I don't know.
How
I'm not.
does the
I'm not
2-year-old have a
particularly
beard?
smart.
Well, like okay. Sometimes, so so Gibbs. So you know how sometimes kids come out with a little bit of hair on their head. You know, like sometimes when a kid pops into existence or whatever, they have a little bit of like baby hair.
Again with the popping into existence, like I don't understand.
Yeah. So okay. So what happens sometimes? Kids will come out with beards.
What?
But why?
So
This is a
instead
Toonkind
of
But
thing,
why?
right? That's
I
generally not.
don't know.
This is generally not
Instead of-
something that happens with real kind, unless like you're furry.
for
I mean,
I
assuming
don't know. You were
for
asking the
context
wrong
for all
person.
the audience. For context for all the audience, Murmur is talking out of his ass.
Oh,
And Gibbs has no idea who he is or what is going on. So
aw, Gibbs.
I mean, the 2-year-old sort of like came onto my ship and was like, "Hey, I want a job. I want to be a pirate." And then I gave him matches to start the cannon, and
Oh, that
it's lucky that someone else was paying attention.
ah.
I
So did the kid start the cannon, or did he just decide to, go hog wild and set fire to the ship?
He set fire to the ship. Luckily, it was not my ship.
Yeah. Benmont starts like subtly pushing the matches back towards Murmur and away from Mantis.
Daddy's just like chilling over here with still grabbing more matches, still trying to draw.
Aw. How many
It's like
dragons has he drawn by this point?
He's probably drawn about 15.
Hot dang.
Yeah.
Little dragon army.
It's pirate craft time.
Yeah.
yeah. I think Gibbs is checked out of this conversation at this point, too confused to keep up with it, and he's just gonna use his claws to start
Scratching
Maybe
into
have
the
the
ledge.
words in my brain. Yeah.
Maybe dig the way out.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, don't dig through this. There's just void at the bottom.
Yeah. And we've already had problems with Gibbs doing
Actually,
things like
I
that.
was thinking,
Gibbs, don't try to jump off the ledge like you did last time.
Maybe
I'm
we
not
could
even near the ledge. I'm
throw a
like
match
smack
down
dab
there.
in the middle. I'm in the middle.
well,
There's a Gibbs in the middle.
okay, yeah. Benmont's on like towards like one of the sides, and he like glances back over, and he's like, I could try and fly down, see if there's a bottom.
You probably shouldn't tire yourself out of that.
I
Besides,
mean, I don't have to go that
Ooh.
far. I can go down like a few
Well-
hundred yards, maybe just see if I can locate where those stars you threw over went.
that's implying that going down there doesn't take you somewhere else.
Oh,
Well, let's try this then.
I
And
mean,
Gibbs is gonna yeet his grappling hook into the void.
Oh,
I think
let's.
I
I
think
don't
what-
Holding
remember-
the rope.
what
I
Danny
think
would.
it's yeah, I think
Gibbs,
it's
are
about
you holding the rope? Gibbs, are you holding the rope, or did you just throw the
No, he just
grappling
yeeted
hook?
the entire thing down.
I imagine while they're having this conversation, the coil of rope is still going, and they're like, "Wait, are you holding the end?"
No.
As
Oh,
it's
God.
going, it's like, "Uh-oh."
Okay, sleight of
Imagine
hand
it's
to
just like
whoever
a
wants to
troll
try.
or something at the bottom, and he just keeps getting hit in the head with all this
Okay, yeah,
stuff.
Benmont misses the rope. Goes sailing off. Anybody else want to do a sleight of hand to try and grab it?
Yes, that I'm trying. Okay.
Wait, I haven't played in a little minute. I'm gonna try.
Hang on, I need to
Gibbs
find my
doesn't
sleight of
understand
hand.
why this is happening. He's just trying to help.
Bless him. Oh, that's a good gag.
Like, why are we trying to stop
I
it?
think
It's supposed to go down the hole.
a 10. I got a 10.
Oh,
I
okay.
got 19.
Okay.
Murmur.
It's Dex, right?
Yeah, it's a dex check.
Oh.
Murmur.
Okay.
Murmur
Murmur. Yeah.
I
Definitely.
I catch the rope via my staff.
Yep. And then, like a split second later, I think Mantis also just has a claw on it.
Well, now it's not gonna go in the hole.
Last time I checked, typically you hold the rope when you throw grab. Gibbs, you know why you didn't make the you didn't throw the grappling hook right last time we threw grappling hooks?
We threw grappling hooks at a different point?
Yes, the tree.
Yeah, that was like yesterday. You know the tree with the big red berries? In the ocean? The one that you prevented me from eating the berries to find out what they did?
I'm
Those
gonna
berries?
roll a
That
thing to
tree?
see if he remembers.
I'm gonna roll
See if he
another sleight
remembers.
of hand to see if I can get a hold of the matches.
He does not remember.
Aw.
Oh, Danny actually has one. He stuck it in his hammer space. Like, pulls it out. He's like, these berries.
I'll
This one's
roll
right here.
perception. Yeah, I'm gonna roll perception to see
Scu-
if
I
Benmont
remember.
notices. Oh yeah, that's a nat 20. He definitely notices, and he like just slaps Mantis's claw. No, bad.
Wait,
No,
wait.
no matches.
Wait. I have a good idea.
What's that?
What if match or something else, and then we throw the burning thing down there and see how far we can see it go down.
Well, at the moment we have like a grappling hook that's just kind of dangling, and I didn't hear it hit anything. It's swinging. Look at it.
I'm light.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can throw me.
No.
No,
Daddy-
no.
Danny pulls out a torch. He's got like 10 of them.
Gibbs.
And he's like,
Gibbs,
what if we
Gibbs.
just light a little bit
What?
down there and see if we can see?
Remember,
Okay, yeah, that sounds more feasible.
Gibbs. Remember the last time you went off a ledge?
I don't seem to remember yesterday. So
That's
It was-
a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Danny has torches, so he's thinking, what if they just like they tie it to the end of the rope, they just kind of lower it down, and then maybe they could might see a bottom
That
somewhere
was a-
further, or see something along the edges that maybe they could go down to another exit or something.
Yeah, I mean that seems like I think it's worth a try.
That's a good idea,
Right.
but also rope is flammable. Not that
Also,
I mind.
a good point.
Ugh.
Hey, he's looking at Murmur. You do magic. Can you do anything with light?
Yeah. Let me actually. Maybe I'm not quite sure just yet. Let me check.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
I can always just fly down there and fly back up.
And Danny
Uh.
offers him the torch, just like here,
Okay.
just in case.
All right. Thanks. Takes a match, lights it, lights a torch. Like does like the I'm watching you thing to Mantis about the other
Mantis.
matches.
Mantis's like mustache like droops and he looks disappointed.
No matches. Can't be handing any more matches out to toddlers. Okay, and then like with the lit torch, he just kind of like hops off the ledge and plummets.
wait, where'd he go?
Danny just looks a bit like, just a little bit concerned, like just how like he just dropped. Just like, wait a minute.
And then you hear like from below, there's like a thump, like parachutes.
Like, okay.
He has wings.
Please roll history, Gibbs. Please, I'll roll history. No, yeah, he doesn't recall
Oh my.
Benmont, the tiefling, who flew him to the ship after that disastrous time on the boat, has wings. All right, anybody watching Benmont as he heads on down?
Yep.
Danny. Yeah, Danny's watching.
Yep, he's just kind of like paragliding down in a circle. You watch until like you can't really see Benmont anymore. You're just following the light of the torch until even that disappears.
He looks like a leaf from up here. He's a leaf.
He sure left.
He's a leaf on the wind. Watch how he soars.
Murmur as of right now is no thoughts, head empty.
The girl from Eben.
And then from above you, you hear, what the fuck?
Danny like looks right up, like, wait
Hello?
a minute, what? What?
And above you, sailing down in a circle, staring at you like those two passing cars, is Benmont.
Oh, hi!
Hi.
Hi! We saw you go down there. How'd you get up there?
I don't know.
Would
Hang
you
on, let me
like
try
to come-
something, and then he just folds in his wings and drops.
What?
And
You
then
probably
he plummets again in from the above. A few
you
moments
probably
later.
shouldn't do you probably shouldn't do that. Momentum carries on.
Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, like it just keeps going
This is
until
like
it's just
Portal.
like... And then he find I'll see if he can. I'll do like a
Acrobatics.
Yep, acrobatics could make sense. Okay, yeah. Handily, being a monk, he finds just the right time to open his wings back up and stall and then slow down. It takes him a few more rotations of this looping pit, but then he slowed down enough to actually land back on the ledge and just stand there for a bit and look like he's contemplating life. Okay.
Mantis is going to pick up a rock and throw it in the hole and see if it comes back down.
It does not. And you would also notice that the stars that he threw in did not come back from the ceiling.
That is quite odd.
So is it only with living people that this works?
I guess. I mean, it just like the walls just continued down like forever, and then I just saw this ledge again. I didn't really notice any like change.
Murmur, we need to test the hypothesis. Hand me an orange.
An orange. Okay. Do we
Um,
have an orange? Wait, Murmur.
let me
Orange.
check. Let me check.
Aren't you glad that we have a Murmur?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to starve down here.
Um, 2. So you get a branch.
A branch.
I do have these berries still. Don't eat them, Benmont. Don't eat them.
For the sake of
Don't
science,
eat.
I won't.
I take out the red berry.
I throw it down the hole, and then I look up to see if it's coming back down.
A moment passes. No red berry.
Maybe we need something heavier. Don't those fall faster?
Do you want me to find? Do you want to try finding? Oh wait. Mantis.
Yes?
You remember how you still keep your shells, like your molted shells?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, and so he... Okay. I'm going to roll the d. Yeah, he pulls out his a molten shell out of his hammer space.
Benmont's just staring at it. It's so big.
And so, yeah, and slightly translucent, so...
How many of those do you have?
I think I have about 45 now.
Oh, that reminds me. You're supposed to be 46 years old, right?
I am 50 years old.
Oh, okay. Throw it. Eat.
Throw it.
Throws it down the hole.
You wait. No shell returns.
In this case of event, because everybody is so very, very fascinated by this, the logical conclusion is throw me down.
You don't have wings.
That is out of the question.
Do we have rope?
Why are you so against me going down then?
Here's the thing. Last time you threw yourself down there, you almost drowned.
Is there water down there? I don't see any. I don't see anything down there. But
You're
I got
you're
like
also
50 feet
very
of rope.
fragile. You're also very fragile.
Let's go with the rope.
Yeah, I got rope.
Yeah. Danny's going for it. He also has a rope. You know, he can tie it to there and extend it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got 100 feet of rope. Anybody else have rope?
Let me check.
Wait, we can use the rope from the grappling hook.
Grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that
So
should
I
give
guess
us another. Okay, that should be 150. We can.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
Okay, we got
I have
200
about
feet of
20 feet of rope.
220
I have a
feet.
crossbow.
That's good if there's like a threat, but I don't think it's gonna be practical here. Okay, we
Anyway,
got.
tie me.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
And then he like secures like the grappling hook and like a I don't know, like on the ledge, like just like pushes it down until it bites into the stone, and then tests it a little bit. Okay, I think that's good.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right.
You want me to hammer it?
Yeah, go. Yeah, hammer it.
Okay.
Don't break the ledge.
Don't break the
I'm not-
ledge.
I make no promises, but I will try not to.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack. It's fine. It's a stationary thing, and then roll damage. See how deeply you push the 7 out of a D8. Yeah, that's a pretty solid thwack.
Oh, I forgot to add the +3. My bad.
Oh yeah, that is a pretty solid thwack. It sinks down several inches further into the stone when you've lifted your hammer away. The thing is, you might not get it back. So whoever's grappling hook that was, please cross it off your sheet.
It's probably Gibbs.
Yeah. Sorry, Gibbs.
That's all right.
All right, Murmur.
Alright, to use that grappling hook.
Odds are he wasn't going to use it correctly anyways.
Bless him.
You would
Alright.
have made a great
Do we
long distance weapon.
for letting me down gently, or do I just jump?
I don't know much about tunes, but that'd be a bad idea with a real kind.
Here, okay. Here's
We'll just
the
let
thing.
you down gently.
All right, do that.
Okay. Mantis, Gibbs, Danny, and yeah, all 4 of us. We'll hold on you. Don't worry.
Okay.
To keep myself from feeling fear, I will hold very tightly my little fish friend Thimble.
Aw. Okay.
should we give him a torch or?
Well,
I
mine went out.
I know a
Got
few
plenty of
spells.
matches.
Don't worry.
That's true. Okay, you got.
Gibbs is going to give him a hug because it's the only thing he can think of giving him at the moment.
That's adorable.
Mantis gives him a lucky origami star.
Very nice.
Thank you. I will put it into my hammer space.
Benmont punches him in the shoulder lightly. Babble.
Ouch.
Then he gives him a reassuring pat, like hey, he's like it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, we got you.
He's
All right.
probably telling that to himself, really, but
Wait,
he's nervous.
Is he dying?
No, we're lowering him down the
No.
hole to see if he'll appear above us. Hopefully.
To be honest, according to real kinds, if I were a real kind, I would be dead via old age. I think.
Well, it didn't take that long. I am real kind,
No,
and I'm here.
Well, not you.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm confused.
Are we talking about
He means
falling
his
down the
physical
hole or
age.
just physical age?
Physical age. I've had children before. Not my own, but
How old are you?
you know how to. I don't know. Long enough for people to outlive me.
To outlive.
Anyway.
I mean, that's to. What? Okay,
That's a bit depressing.
yeah. All right. Everybody who's going to be lowering him down, let's make how about an athletics check to see how well we.
Well,
Oh. It's
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Breaks
say
your-
that Mantis
breaks
is
your-
too busy
your
having an
noises.
existential crisis.
Let me see.
Gibbs is no thoughts, head empty. He's just doing his job.
All right. Danny, okay. Mantis? You having some trouble with the rope? What happened there?
He's having an existential crisis. He's he's like thinking like Murmur's had children and his children are dead and
Oh.
I'm much younger than Murmur. So Murmur could outlive me. What will happen when I die? And it's like on and on and on, and like the
no.
rope just sort of slips between his
Oh,
Oh
paws.
jeez, but
no.
Gibbs catches it. Because Gibbs with that 22. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And then.
I imagine he wasn't even really paying attention, and he just like closes his hands for some reason, and
Oh,
he's like,
And
"Oh,
there's a rope.
in the mean in the meantime, I'm gonna pop a dark vision.
Okay.
My last second level my last second level spell.
Okay. So we have 220 feet of rope. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So, with Gibbs catching the rope, uh, Gibbs, Benmont, and Danny work together to just kind of slowly lower Murmur further, and further down. Uh, it takes a while, so I imagine there's like some like like one person might take a break, and then while two continue lowering, and then they break somebody else. It takes like honestly like 20 minutes to do this like safely. But at the end, the rope is all the way down. There's no more slack to give. Uh, okay. Is he up there? Like Benmont looks up. Murmur? Uh, if you want to have Murmur roll perception,
Murmur will roll perception.
Benmont will also roll perception. Oh
Okay,
dang! 23.
let me
heck
let me
yeah!"
look let me look through my skills. Let me see how my perception is. It's pretty good. Okay, not as good.
It's been 20 minutes. Maybe has Murmur kind of zoned out?
I I'm thinking about all my children. There were several. They were nice.
Oh. Meanwhile, Benmont's looking up and just kind of like squinting and like they didn't really send a light source down. Wait, did they send a light source down with Murmur? I don't remember. They probably
I'm
didn't,
just
cause probably didn't.
no, I popped a dark vision.
Okay, yeah, he wouldn't need a light source then. Dark vision, I think it sends it out to 60 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Um, he's looking, and but he doesn't see Murmur above, and he like just like stretches his wings. And he's like, "Hang on, I'm gonna try and fly up. See if I can spot him." So he takes off, starts flying, flapping upwards. And it takes he goes a good bit of the ways up the tube, and then he's like, "Ah, Murmur,
Hi.
hey,
Hey.
hi there.
Hi.
This is really weird because I could climb that rope and I'd be back at the ledge. What is with this place?"
Non-Euclidean areas are quite fun.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, tell you what, how about we untie you and I can just like fly you back down to the ledge?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay.
I'm just having a fun time, you know.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Oh, Benma's like he's like flapping and like he flies up and actually grabs the rope so he can talk over like without having his wings making a bunch of noise. Yeah, you wanna talk about it?
Um, mm, like if you ask, I'm willing to answer.
Uh, so you said you've outlived like a bunch of your kids?
Oh yeah, no, it's travel, you know. People come, people go. Long times.
Huh.
Cycle of life, you know how it is?
I mean, uh, I've left some folks behind, but those back when I couldn't really remember them all that much. Memories are kind of blurry.
Yeah. Well, my children, they had very nice lives, but they eventually, a lot of them either left the bird nest, go on their own adventures, or decided to stick around, till they didn't.
Ah.
But I can't really see the stars from here, sadly.
Oh, I think not what non non
Non-Euclidean.
Euclidean. That's
I
a new word.
I can I can try to spell it for you if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, let me just uh Murmur pulls out a piece of paper. Well, not a piece of paper. Like a piece of wood, and starts like trying to carve with his nails into it.
Uh huh.
Cause yes, he has his little cat claws,
Mhm.
and he starts writing this.
Benmont just stares at it and he's like,
And that's how you spell non-Euclidean.
"Is that in common?"
Yes.
Murmur, real talk.
Yeah.
Uh, are you illiterate? No
Um.
shame if you can't. I mean, some of the background tunes on the ship can't.
Well, it's a little embarrassing with my age,
I mean, we could try to teach you.
Uh, I don't know. They say like sometimes you can teach a dog new tricks, but uh, I am pretty old.
I mean, do you do you want to leave your stories for other folks?
Well, I can tell them.
Yeah, but what if you're not around?
I'll live in their memories.
True. Yeah. You're definitely a memorable person, but
Would you like to take me back to the ledge? By the way,
Oh
I've
yeah,
been dangling here for a while.
Can I
Okay.
can I can I Benmont's hanging onto the rope, right?
Yep.
Like while he's talking. Well, I was gonna say that during this conversation, like Danny, he probably doesn't hear the conversation going on, but he just felt an extra weight on the rope
Uh huh.
and Benmont and didn't come back, so now he thinks that maybe something grabbed onto the rope and he's freaking out on the edge. He wants to grab his crossbow, but he doesn't want to let go of the rope, the option, and he's just having this panic attack
And I mean, do
because his
you really trust
imagination.
Gibbs on his own with the rope?
This is at this point where Murmur starts tugging on the rope.
What? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Wait. Let me do that. You grab onto me. Give me a big hug.
I'm holding Thimble.
Oh. Uh. Hmm. Could you?
This is my
Bridal style.
Meanwhile, Danny's having this meltdown on the bench.
Are you like screaming up or down into the void? What's going on?
Shouting, like, Benmont, what do I do? He's like,
Okay,
you can hear the
perception.
rope kind of, you can feel the rope kind of vibrating as he's like trying to move. He doesn't like, should I pull it up? Will I pull something up with me? Like, do I leave it there? Do I grab my crossbow? But oh, I'm gonna lose my grip if I do that. But
um
do I climb
Benmont
down?
does not hear. Benmont does not hear. Does Murmur hear? Does Murmur hear Danny panicking above / below them?
Okay, here's the thing. Murmur hears, and Murmur is slightly amused by it.
So Murmur doesn't do anything?
In fact, Murmur is causing problems on purpose.
Oh no, Murmur.
For
Murmur,
reference,
It's just going
Yeah,
Yeah,
wild right
Benmont
now.
is attempting to figure out how to get Murmur off the rope while if Murmur is going to continue to hold on to Thimble.
Hey, why are we holding on to the rope again?
I'm going. You know how you can like do certain motions to make yourself swing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
God. Benmont's just like, nope, stop. Stop. Stop.
But I'm safe with you, right?
Yeah, yeah, I can catch you if you fall, but uh, this is what if I miss? I mean, I got wings, you don't. If you hit the ledge,
That would be a funny noise.
God, Murmur. That's Benmont talking.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
it is not fine.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
I'm strong.
Yeah, that's that. That was like 80 feet. Like 80? No, like 100? I don't know. I had to fly up here to get you.
Hmm.
If you fall and you hit that ledge, it's not gonna be pretty. And like, I think you're the only person who knows how to heal.
Yeah, that's true.
So please hold it still so I can actually get you off this rope.
I could just burn the rope. Then again, people are holding the rope.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, I'm resistant, but I'm definitely not fully non-flammable.
Oh, maybe I have scissors.
You're holding onto Thimble.
That is true, but I can also put Thimble away.
Yes, please put Thimble away.
I will put Thimble away. Let me go through my good old
Murmur.
This
Murmur.
is literally just talking down an arson 101.
Yeah. Can I have a hug, Murmur? Please.
Uh, Murmur pulls out a wreath.
A wreath. Just like a pine wreath.
It has flowers on it.
Okay. What's he gonna do with the wreath?
Put it on like a flower crown right over his hat. Right over his head.
Okay. Lovely. About
You
that
doing
hug.
all right there, Benmont?
Yeah. About that hug.
You seem nervous.
A little bit, yeah. Normally, if you fall, there's just ocean below, or the deck, and I can slow my fall. Well, kind of, but wings. But you don't have any of that. There's just void or tube.
I think now Danny's trying to like pull the rope up, just to, like.
Okay, athletics check at disadvantage because you had 2 people down there.
I was actually about to say, like, if I was tempted to do something, because Gibbs, he's very obviously dumb.
Oh, Gibbs, baby.
Okay, so
baby. Grandpa.
I was tempted to have him let go and get distracted by something.
You roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, that's already pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably don't even need to, but.
Oh,
okay.
no! Wasted it.
No!
Well, if it was a straight roll, it would have been the 8 anyway. Yeah, it is. The rope is heavy. The rope is extremely heavy. It is all you can do just to hold on to it.
Is
But
there...
he thinks that something like maybe like is holding on, like something big is just holding on to the rope and holding it there, and he's like,
Okay.
he doesn't want to let go, but he's
Aw.
terrified.
Daddy. Good Lord, babies, all of them. Yeah.
I'm going I'm going to hold on to Benmont, and I'm going to now use my claws to try to cut the rope. As a goof.
Oh, good grief. No. Like, Benmont's going to use a sleight of hand to see if he can, like, untie the knot around Murmur faster than Murmur can cut it. So how about a contesting sleight of hand contest? How about? 19. That's pretty good.
I believe I have +2 in mine. Let me just check. Yeah, it's +2. 4.
Nope. Like, Benmont, years of, tying ropes on the ship come in handy. He, and the knot's undone. He, like, grabs onto Murmur and then, like, just kind of glides down with the wings. Danny, you fall backwards.
He full on freaks out like, oh my god, no, lost them.
Oh, hi!
yeah, from above.
Hello, it's me.
He looks
Hi.
so stressed out.
Hi, we're back, and then like just kind of like lightly lands and sets Murmur down. And is like,
You left?
yeah,
Oh.
yes, Gibbs, we
Oh.
left.
Danny, are you okay? Do you need a hug?
Dead, just like hugging Murmur, just like,
What happened?
de-stressing.
What happened?
Yeah,
What happened?
It took me a bit to get Murmur off the rope. Sorry.
What happened, Danny?
Dude, then there was silence, and then there was a weight on it, and then I couldn't pull you up, and then I couldn't hear anything still, and then all of a sudden you're here.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't even know if I'm the real Murmur.
He like lets go, like
What?
what?
Wait, what?
Doppelganger.
His head just shoots up, and he's like, "What?"
Oh yeah, no, some things happened down there.
Wait.
Flash a light. Went through several portals, and you know what?
Tell me something only the real Murmur would know.
You jumped off a ledge.
When?
Insight. Yeah, Benmont knows what's up.
2 days ago.
And Gibbs looks like he's having a slight crisis because he's trying to remember this.
History check. History check, please. No, I don't remember. Gibbs.
We need to
Uh,
throw Murmur back in the hole.
No,
Daddy's
no.
sneaky.
He's pulling your leg.
Oh.
He's pulling your legs. He's lying.
What does
But
that
if he's
mean?
not the real Murmur, how do we know if you're the real you're the real Benmont?
Wait, there's 2 of me?
There could be more.
Oh.
No.
You never know.
No. No, I don't like that.
Maybe.
Have you ever heard of doppelgangers?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure I could
Danny,
take my
I've
doppelganger.
definitely heard of it. He has fought one.
Oh, dang. I'm pretty sure I could
Doppelganger.
take my doppelganger, honestly.
I don't know about my doppelganger. Then again, I might be a doppelganger myself.
Danny's
Wait.
like, I killed my doppelganger.
Wait, what?
That's nice.
That sounds like a story
I don't
and a half.
understand. I don't understand
Oh, yeah,
what
okay.
any of you are talking about.
Don't worry,
You are
Gibbs.
all
It's
so
Gibbs.
confusing.
I wish I
Gibbs.
could meet my doppelganger. Our battle would be legendary.
I will I will hold Gibbs by the shoulder and I'll be like, "It's okay, Gibbs. It's okay. If it makes you feel any better, sense of identity is a self-concept."
Benmont's
So
like
what?
pulling up the rope and like untying it and returning the links to their owners. Except for the grappling hook. That's stud.
I'm gonna go draw.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And he still has like a crossbow bolt in his hand, and he's just gonna like scratch on the wall.
Yeah. So, what do you think? You said you defeated your doppelganger. What's up with that?
That was like, that was ages ago. Pretty much when I first kind of reintroduced myself into society. I took this job. It turned out the people employing us weren't very honest, and they were doing some pretty crooked things. Anyway, we kind of broke into their building. Yeah, it was breaking and entering, but it was for a good cause. We found this weird machine that it did some. I can't remember very well, but it did something to Toonkind animals. They were testing it on them, and then when we found it, they used it on us. But what it did was it created a copy of us, but they were weird. They didn't look right, but they looked like us, and they fought like us, and they had our strength and all that. Of course, obviously, you can't beat the original.
Yeah,
It's like
obviously.
kind of
Yeah.
pose.
That is messed up.
Did you?
Yeah, it was. And then after we defeated it, and we kind of brought down that whole uh machine and that whole business, I ended up becoming wanted for breaking and entering and beating up a business owner.
Oh boy, now you're adding piracy to the list of things.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, the cops don't know any better. You're better off doing it yourself.
That is fair. I will not argue against that.
And what is piracy but breaking and entering on the sea anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing.
Also, cops run on a system, and they get paid by how many crimes they stop. So like they'll see whatever crime it is, however minor, and they'll do whatever they can to stop you because well they want to get paid. That's just how it is.
Huh. Also
Mm.
messed up.
It's a very corrupt system.
Danny's just kind of like murmuring, like, yeah, I know, I hear ya.
Don't hate the people, hate the collective.
It's like, I hate the people who bribe those law enforcements to do. Actually, never mind. Just don't pay attention to what I said.
If they take the bribe, that means they're also bad.
Yeah, yeah, they are. He's got like this kind of this look on his face, like he knows very well about those sort of people.
Speaking of which, would you like to hear about the times I got arrested? There are several.
What's the
Oh,
funniest one?
Funniest one? Okay, so what happened? You know, I was young, or at least as young as I could be as a dad. Um, young, didn't know any better. Uh, Apparently a sign said that it was trespassing, but the world is ours, right? Land shouldn't be owned.
Gotcha.
But I walked in, took a look at the flowers, made sure everything is happy and healthy. Now a guy comes over and he says, "Hey, you're trespassing on my lawn." And I said, "Well, is it really yours?" And then he punched me. I got dragged off to jail. And how I got out. So,
Mm-hmm.
what happened? How I got out? I went up to the cops and I said, hey, you know how people break out? And he was like, yeah. And I said, they do. And then I melted the bars and I ran.
Okay, yeah, that works. How?
Yep. It was probably the most straightforward. There were other times where I had to do stuff like pretend I was like an official. There was another where I scratched a whole bunch of code on the walls, and I said I was a foreign exchange student. I wasn't. I didn't even know why I was in that school in the first place.
Usually, I
I
just
got
set up
arrested one time for eating a few books. To
Hmm.
be honest, they tasted pretty good.
Okay.
What?
Um,
Which books did you eat? I mean, I want to know
I
the
wouldn't know.
player
I can't
profile.
read.
Benmont looks proud of you.
Yeah. Okay, so officially they considered it kidnapping, but I adopted a child.
So surprise adoption?
No, it wasn't a surprise. It's just like there was a there was there was a mom and the mom had a son, but the son wasn't happy. So he was like, "Hey, I want to go with you on your adventures." And I'm like, okay, cuz I didn't know whose kid it was, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
Didn't know whose kid.
Uh-huh.
So I took him out, gave him a little adventures, and when I came back to his house, to let him back home, uh, immediately a bunch of people came over, grabbed me by the arms, and was like, "You're going to jail for kidnapping this child." And I was like, "What? What?" Up to me. I never knew him. I never seen him in my life. I was just walking around the forest, and the kid was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go with you." And he told me all about his mom and how his mom is just using him as a way to get money from his dad.
The
And like,
mistake you made was taking him back home.
yeah, I took him out for a little bit, and then I took him back home. Because like it's not my child, no matter how much I want him to be. Not unless I make the forms, but I would have to talk to the mom for that, and the mom was too busy, getting money.
Mm.
So that happened. Got arrested for kidnapping. I broke out. Kid broke out of the house, and fled the area.
Huh. Kind of, well, I don't know if you'd noticed, but, kind of was adopted myself.
Hey, do you want me to adopt you?
I mean, is that... Can I be adopted by more than one person? Is that a thing in Toon's society?
Yeah. It's really easy to adopt a person.
Really?
You just
One of
sign
my
the form.
crew had a child who was being adopted by 5 different toons.
Really?
Yes.
I mean,
I
that's
heard
kind of
about
fantastic, but
I
that's
heard
gotta be
about this
complicated.
this studio where this one guy he just when every time he saw anyone that was like younger than him, he just gave them papers all the time. They were all adoption papers. I don't know who he is, but I hear he's a legend.
Hmm.
Well, what would I know? I don't watch movies either.
What is a movie?
That was gonna be my
Uh,
question.
from what I hear, it's like you know how there are pictures, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes those pictures move, and that's a movie.
I thought...
Sounds like the devil's work.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, some of you are, like, living drawings? I thought, like, moving pictures is just Toons.
No. No, but like you can touch us. Like you can like hold my hand.
Yeah, okay. Benmont's holding his hand.
You are holding my hand. You
Uh-huh.
can't do that with a movie.
Oh.
So it's like, flat like a picture. When you look at
Oh.
like things like paintings, it's flat, but it's moving.
Daddy's in the background just like, wait. Because he does recall on one of his more stranger campaigns, he had actually been pulled into a TV. And he interacted with things inside of it. Not to mention that this was all done by some sort of trickster god that he was fighting.
Oh.
But he doesn't think it's appropriate to mention that at the moment.
Yeah, Benmont... He's frowning like he's concentrating and trying to imagine this concept of, like, a picture or a painting moving.
Oh, another thing that happened. That happened. I once speaking about doppelgangers. I know we've moved on from that topic, but we're bringing it back. I remember I adopted a kid who I think was called a changeling.
Yeah, I know about those.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like they were really cool. I really liked them. There's one of the kids I actually officially adopted, papers and all, because they actually knew how to read and write. They were great. They also liked crime. That was really fun.
Yeah,
One
we actually had a changeling on the crew before Captain decided to bring on the background tunes.
one time we went over to so you know how people like to sell like wild animals as like exotic pets.
Uh-huh.
So we may have broke out every single animal and then burned the place down.
As you do.
It's okay. It's okay. I talked to the animals. They were happy about it.
Good. Oh. Bless you.
That was a sneeze. That existed. Anyway, does anybody else have breaking out of jail situations or just crime situations in general?
Usually, when I break out of jail, I set up one of my exoskeletons, and I attach myself to the ceiling. And when they come in and check on the exoskeleton, I just sort of pop them on the back of the head, and run away.
That is brilliant.
Oh yeah, Danny boy. Remember how we broke out of that jail?
Yep, that was the first and only time I'd ever actually been in jail. You guys. So I guess in a strange way, that was kind of a good thing that happened.
Well, yeah, jail's bad.
Yeah, I got to meet you guys.
Yeah.
And also jail's bad. Don't get into it.
No. I'm definitely not gonna go back. I have no plans on going back there.
You shouldn't.
Yeah. So I guess, how did you get caught, by the way?
Oh, I was drawing. They caught me drawing on some wanted posters around town, and I guess that's somehow illegal over there.
Oh,
Huh.
that
Like
reminds me.
destruction of property or something like that.
That attaboy. Properties for chumps. You don't live. You don't own anything.
Yeah. Plus, they were my own drawings, so I guess they recognized me, and yeah, they turned me off to jail.
That reminds me. There was a lady's like passing out pictures of you.
A lady.
Yeah.
And now he's looking really worried.
It was I think like a little mouse lady.
Oh, he has gone visibly pale at this point. Like,
You're right there. You're right there, Danny boy. Do you need it?
Like,
Do you need to hold Thimble? And I bring out Thimble.
he like holding like really tight. Like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just
If it makes you feel any better, we're probably not going to go back there because we did destroy the prison.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fired on the town with a cannon. Generally, people don't take kindly to that.
Yeah, nobody really does.
I'm going to have to go back eventually to steal my boat back, but I feel like that's probably going to be a while.
Well,
Yeah,
like, there's also the fact that there's also the fact that like there's like several stuff, but like we're also trapped here, so
that is a thing.
to be honest, we could just sit here for however when. But in the meantime, does anybody feel hungry?
I could eat. And then I think like he glances over to see what Gibbs has been drawing and notices all these little pictures that Gibbs has been drawing and just like walks on over and is like, okay, that looks like a deer.
Danny's just still standing there, just like still kind of like petrified a bit, still holding Nimble in his hands, just kind of clutching it, just like trying so hard to recompose himself.
Gibbs has been lost in what he's doing.
He's
That's why
lost
I've
in
been
the
so
sauce.
quiet. He's just been lost in drawing. what he's been drawing.
What are you drawing here, Gibbs? Just... It's almost like a story. Got a deer and it's walking around the earth. And then...
No.
What?
This is the language that I originally speak.
Wait,
This is Moon Orcish.
Moon Orc? Wait, what? You're a Moon Orc? I've never heard of a Moon Orc.
I wouldn't think that you would.
I mean, there's orcs, but I've never heard of a Moon Orc. What is a Moon Orc?
So this is my name. And what the deer and the track and the paw print are supposed to represent, it's supposed to actually look... Oh, now you decide to open up. Pain in the butt. Like this, but they don't have a deer track. And that's
Oh.
also what the supposed to look like.
Okay.
So that's my name.
Huh.
And what this says in its most literal term is Gibbs was here.
Oh. Oh, heck yeah, I want to do that. Like, he like takes out his sickle and like starts like carving. Benmont was here in the wall next to the track.
And
Oh,
this right here means I miss you, Maria.
Well, who's Maria?
Dan kind of like shook out of himself. It's like, wait, Maria, who's that?
Maria's my best friend. And completely like just moving on, he goes to the next one. This one says, I miss you, my 2 children.
You have kids?
I did.
Oh. Like, Benmont glances back at Murmur and then to Gibbs and is like inward, he's just like, why are there so many sad grandpas and dads here?
Okay. Is
And
there
then that
anyone
says,
here
I
who
love
has
Dad.
secret
Or
children that
love
we
Dad.
don't know about?
I don't know if they're dead, but I did.
Not all
Wait.
mine are dead.
Secret children, then.
Secret children.
I was well aware of the fact that they were my kids. I married Maria so that she could adopt them.
You
Children, then.
You had a wife?
I mean, I guess we only married each other so that way she could adopt kids because that's what she wanted, but the town that we lived at the time wouldn't allow it unless she was married.
Oh. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and she's my best friend and I love her, so I married her so that she could do that.
Well, that's nice. Like, what were your kids' names?
Alright, time to bullshit names. I actually have not thought about that.
DM's sudden panic.
Very sudden panic.
Gibbelina.
Boblin and Goblin.
No.
Gibby.
No.
Borger.
Okay, that one, yeah.
Yes!
One of them's name is Borger, and
Blenda.
Blenda.
Nina.
Nina. Aw. Borger.
My name wasn't Gibbs at the time either.
Oh, what was your name?
God, what was it? Georgie. That was my name. Yeah.
Georgie, Maria, Borger, and Nina. Well, I hope you can see them again sometime.
Oh, sorry, I won't. But that's okay.
I mean,
Okay,
I haven't
so
seen them in centuries. So
Benmont just like it's like okay, and takes a step away from the wall and is just starting to process.
while this is going on, Murmur is trying to write on the wall, and this is what he writes.
Is that Murmur was here? That's fantastic.
Danny also
Mantis
wants to
is going
write
to punch his
on
name
there.
in the wall.
Danny's also going to write on there.
Yeah.
what?
That's clever name.
Gibbs rolling an insight to see if like Benmont is okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh goodness.
11. Yeah, I mean, there's something very obviously like,
Holy heck!
oh dang. Yeah. Yeah, like it. Like you get the fact that like he's just kind of like
What? I don't.
flabbergasted that it's been centuries.
What? Sometimes you die and
Wait, what?
then you have to come back in a different way in a different place.
Reincarnation?
I don't know if that's the word.
I think that's the word. You've been reincarnated?
I do it all the time. It's normal.
Like
That is
Benmont's
normal.
looking at like the other tunes like, is this normal?
Danny,
don't think so.
I've never been whatever. You called this a tune though, right? And he's looking at his paws.
Yeah, I mean, I can see your drawing marks like there.
So, just a bit of lore. Danny is very much aware of what reincarnation is. There is stories about it within his family. However, that's supposed to be something of a secret that he can't really talk about, isn't willing to talk about.
Gotcha.
But it's not not exactly like it, but there is subjects that touch on it, basically, that he knows about. So he's just kind of wondering, like, oh, I wonder if maybe he's related to me somehow.
That's so cute.
Mantis is just gonna look up and like, sounds like necromancy to me.
In a weird way, I guess it is. I mean, the person who makes me do this is
Oh, that reminds me. I do know that
a
there
bitch.
is a spell that exists called reincarnate.
Oh,
I can guarantee you it's not the spell. I would
No.
know if it.
No, here's the thing about the spell reincarnate. You basically it's like revive, but your body is completely different.
It's. I
The soul
promise you,
stays
it's
the
not
same.
the spell.
wait. So you
It's-
say someone's been like reincarnating you?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't keep track of how long it's been. A long time, and that.
Is it the same
and
person each time?
Yeah. And he points to the moon symbol. So, moon orcish, moon orcs, we worship the moon as our goddess, like
Uh-huh.
in English. And I think we have several other gods as well, of course, but I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
I mean, that's pretty on point for Gibbs.
Moons, gods. Fuck gods.
Oh. Not a religious guy,
It was
I take it.
it was
Gibbs
a
is
god
into
who
fuck a
did
god.
this. Ew, no! Gross!
I take that as a no.
No, Ugh. I don't even want to touch on that. And his icy fur is just fluffed. Gross.
Oh.
By the way, Danny, can I have Thimble back?
Oh, yeah, he's still holding on to it while he's like trying to carve something. He's like, here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. I
By
shall
the way,
hold-
this is what he carved into it.
Ooh. Ha!
My pitiful attempt at Dragonic language.
Wait, that actually
Cool, that
looks
was-
like what. That actually looks like what Murmur wrote. It's kind of.
Dragonic.
I don't know.
Murmur, you a dragon.
At this, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Murmur, if you're a golden dragon, you have to tell me that's how it works.
I wait.
Jenny drops his knife. Like, wait a minute, that's true.
Wait,
that a law?
Wait.
I thought it. Wait, what is he? Hold on. He's taking a moment to think.
He looks like a cat to me.
I take off my hat and you know the very prominent cat ears.
Yeah, cat. See? Cat claws, cat
Kenny!
ears.
Okay.
I took off my hat last time. You don't remember?
I did. I was probably distracted.
I was talking to Gibbs, but like
He does
also...
not. That's a one. No, he does
What?
not. And he goes over and he starts messing with his ears, like kitty ears.
Hey,
We have ears.
We have ears? Do you have ears?
I have ears.
Can I see the ears?
Gibbs hasn't been wearing his hat, so they've been pretty on display.
Oh,
as well
okay.
As
I thought he was.
other
I thought he
things.
was wearing his hat. Okay.
No. So
it's just like Benmont is like, "Can I see your ears?" and Gibbs just points to them.
Benmont goes over and like touches the ears. They're cold.
they are very cold. That also means though that you have visual access to another thing.
Oh.
Remember that thing in his head
Like he's
that is
like
visible?
he's like he's looking closer. He's like, Gibbs, is that your brain?
My what?
Your brain.
I don't know. I have one.
Are we looking at internal organs here? I would like to see.
Yeah, like just look closely at Gibbs' head.
It's like Danny's like reaching up to like touch the ears, and then he hears this like, oh, is that the brain? And he's like pulls his hand back, like, wait, what?
It's on the inside, like the head's kind of translucent.
Mantis like tries to slowly reach up to poke the brain, but then he like slaps his own claw away. Like,
Oh, that kind of reminds me of a glass frog. Have you ever seen glass frogs? They're very nice.
I can't say I've seen a glass frog, but it doesn't really look like most brains I've been acquainted with. It looks like, are those gears?
Okay, now Danny is really curious. He's also thinking like, wait, what? Wait, I'm gonna see.
Gibbs kind of scratches the back of his head, and when he does, when he finally pulls his hand away, there's a bolt
What?
in his hand.
Wait!
Oh.
Hang on! Nope! Benmont's like, no, that's not supposed to come out!
What? All I did was like scratch the back of my head.
Like Benmont's like taking the bolt and like trying to find a way to put it back in.
Mr. Mantis is used to like head trauma, but he is very disturbed by this whole situation.
What should Benmont roll to see if he can get the damn the bolt back in?
So many things going through Danny's mind. Like, is he a machine? Is this some kind of disease?
What should Benmont roll? Sleight of hand?
Hey.
Intelligence, maybe?
Intelligence,
Guys.
okay.
Machine.
Guys,
Machine head.
We are in the nuts and bolts gallery. There's
Yeah.
6. No, Benmont cannot figure this out. Where did it even come out of? Guys, help! I don't know tunes. What is this?
I will
It's
will
fine.
No!
It's fine. They do that all the time. I don't understand why you're freaking out.
Yeah, that's your brain, Gibbs. It should not be coming out. Do you have the
Hey,
other pieces?
No, they usually go missing.
God, we need to like wrap your brain up. Does the hat keep them in?
Wait, hold on. Where is my hat?
You guys got like usually I see like Toons just kind of like reach behind them or like into the pocket and they pull stuff out. Is it there?
So, hearing about the how keeping things
I
in
think it's on the ship.
in his head, Danny's like pulling out some bandages, just be like, okay, if we wrap the head, we can keep things from falling off in the future.
Yeah.
But why?
Because they should stay in your head. Murmur,
Just
can you
getting the
get this
brain.
back in his head?
I'm not really personally. I'm not really good with these specific things, but I can try.
Please do.
I shall try. What should I roll?
We're doing like intelligence roll.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna actually. Nice. Very cool.
Oh.
Hey, to be fair, I am dumb.
No, like Daddy?
Danny's giving it a try.
Yeah,
Just
that
support and
20,
give it a try.
baby!
Yeah, Danny boy.
How does Daddy do it?
He just like he just snatches up out of it. He's like looks under and like he just like kind of feels for a second. Then he finds like what he thinks is a spot and he's just like kind of screws it in really really quickly. Just like I think I got it. Okay.
Oh, it's in. It's back in. You did it.
Like
Wrap his head
like
up.
it's fine.
Hold
fine.
still. Like
Yeah, he's, like,
Benmont
wrapping
is
up, he's like,
holding
"It's
Gibbs
fine, it's fine."
still.
What? No!
fine.
What are you guys doing? Stop it!
Grapple check.
I don't understand what you guys are doing.
We're wrapping up your head so that no more bolts come out.
I shall.
I don't like this.
I
It
shall.
reminds me of the time in the hospital. I don't like it.
You
I shall
probably
put-
You
need
gotta
a
keep your
hospital.
brains inside your brain.
22.
I don't like this.
Nope. Yep. Benmont's got you.
I shall put. I shall give Gibbs one of the red fruits.
Oh. Does
Oh,
Gibbs
good idea.
eat?
No, he does not. He is going to be a brat.
Aw.
I shall try my best. What do I roll?
What are you trying to do?
I am trying to put it in his mouth.
You're trying to force it in his mouth?
You're trying to force
Just
feed
imagine
Gibbs?
you're having it on a spoon.
No,
trying
I'm
to,
not.
Like, put it in.
I'm not. Here's the thing. How I'm trying to do this, I'm not trying to force him. I'm trying to like wait till he opens his mouth and then put it in.
Probably sleight of hand then.
All right.
With a contested there should be like some sort of contest. How about athletics? Gibbs?
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, I think Gibbs like in the middle of
Gibbs
the
forgets for a moment he's supposed to be trying to keep his mouth shut. Shouts profanities. All of a sudden, it's in his mouth.
It's very tasty.
See, just because you put it in his mouth doesn't mean he's going to swallow it.
I am putting my hand over his mouth so he doesn't spit it out.
Does Gibbs do the thing where he just licks Murmur's palm?
Oh, absolutely.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You could always
Children,
do
all of
the
us.
thing where you
Right,
their throat to get
He
the
will
blood
bite.
out.
I've dealt with children. This happens all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Who's doing the bandaging?
Okay, no, never mind.
Yes,
He won't
Danny
bite.
would, because he pulled the bandages out of his.
Okay. If you've
in his
got,
face.
how about you roll medicine to see how well you do it?
Okay, medicine. Alright, give me a second.
10.
Oh.
I think seeing
Kinda
that Danny's trying to like wrap up Gibbs' heads, Benmont actually is like the ship physician kind of. He's like, no, do it. You get rotate it the other way. You get like keep it. Don't press down too much. Like he's giving pointers. He's gonna take the help action and give you advantage.
Like this?
Yeah, try.
Ties
try
a bow at one point. Like,
go ahead and re-roll medicine. See if you get a higher score.
At least it's easy. You guys Because, like, he has his hair in a ponytail.
Yeah, 19. Yeah. So, like a like deftly winding it around in a little tuck, and then like tying it off with the bow.
There.
We feel pretty good that like the rest of Gibbs' brain is now prevented from falling out of his head. It's like Benmont doesn't let go of Gibbs. Just like, okay, we've got the thing around your head. Gibbs, you gotta promise not to take it off.
Also, Gibbs, please eat.
What is that for? What's that roll?
That was to see if he'd stay calm.
Did he stay calm? That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that was a net 20.
Please eat the fruit. It's very good.
It is tasty. Like, nothing really bad happened to me with just one.
He just licks Murmur's palm.
Uh,
Does it afterwards. He just wants to be a defiant little shit.
okay. Gibbs, please promise you'll keep the bandage on.
I
Please.
can't make a promise that I don't know if I can keep.
Do you swear on anything in particular?
Uh,
Swear on Maria.
I'm sure the moon would like it if you stay healthy.
Yeah.
So
fuck
do
the
that.
moon.
You said, okay, you don't like gods. Can you swear on Maria?
You get a look, and his
No.
eyes are red.
Oh.
How about
At
this?
least
How about,
promise us you'll leave it on for like a couple of hours.
how about this, Gibbs? Gibbs, look at me. Do you see us as friends?
I don't know.
Do you at the very least see me as a friend?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the company we have?
Mm-hmm.
For my sake, can you please keep the bandage on for at least a while? And if you're thinking of taking it off, please tell me. Is that okay? You don't have
How
to keep
long
it
are
on.
we talking?
Whenever you feel, if you feel the compulsion to take it off, we can just change it out, or like, I don't know, put a headscarf around you. Doesn't have to be bandages. It could be a little hat. You can take my hat if you need. Just keep something on your head, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, or if like you get any more, like if any more bolts fall out, could you just save them?
Or like, just tell us if a bolt falls out, you know?
Alright. Fine.
Thank you.
But I'm not gonna be happy about it.
That's okay with me. And like Benmont finally lets Gibbs go.
I will hug Gibbs. I will give Gibbs a nice hug.
Forcibly
He
restrain
gives
old
a
man.
pat. Forcibly restrained, really dumb old man.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, most of us how many do we have? Like four out of 5 of us are dumb older men. and Danny's a dumb younger man.
I'm not that
That's
old.
right. Hey.
We're the
Now,
himbo squad.
the real question is, how long is it going to take for him to forget that he even has that on?
Roll 2d6 plus 2. $11. I think given the nature of the circumstance, you getting angry about it and then making a promise, being reminded of Maria especially, probably the anger is going to make it so that it takes about 11 hours before you forget that it's there.
Alright. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can make some good berries. Would you like that, guys?
Yeah, that sounds good. We might be stuck here for a while. It looks
All
like.
right. In the meantime, do you guys also need some water?
Yes, please.
All right. I will spend two of my spell slots. One for Goodberry, and another for Create Water.
Nice. And I'm thinking since
Do
we've
we
gone,
have an open?
yeah, we've gone for about an hour and a half. I think maybe that we end with the crew just sitting down for a little bit of a meal
Yes.
Yep.
on
We're
this
a
ledge
stop
beside
at
the void.
Yeah.
Still here.
Yep,
Oh,
still
you know.
here.
Did not make that much
Echo,
progress.
Nope.
echo.
Echo.
We learned some.
Echo.
Yeah, echo. All right.
Very interesting.
Probably all giving each other crap.
Yep.
Having fun.
Mhm.
Hey, Danny took his knife and he's gone back to like trying to put it in the slit in the door, trying to like pry it open again. It's like I'm not gonna be beaten by a door again.
Again?
I wish Gibbs remembered that he has a crowbar, but at the moment I don't think that's on his mind.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out what happens to them next time on
On
Race
On
to
Dragon
Atlantis.
Ball Z.
On Race to Atlantis. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. And if you're listening to this after the fact, thank you as well. We love you very much. And
Finger guns.
finger guns. Pew 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 pew. Stopping the recording. Pew pew
Pew.
pew.